Cheers.
Yes, sir.
Cheers, Bus fam.
They can't stop me. Even if they stopped me. Yeah, I'm on it. Oh, I'm on it. I'm so on it. And however you own it, you can get it tonight, ho. And all night, ho. I get the beat from a fucking right, ho. I might go crazy on these niggas. I don't give a motherfuck. Run up in the nigga house and shoot his grandmother up. What? Up it, shit, get on my level. You can't get on my level. You will need a space shuttle or a ladder that's forever. However, I'm better. If not now, then never. Don't you ever fix your lips unless you bout to suck my dick. Bitch, swallow my words, taste my thoughts. And if it's too nasty, spit it back at me. 2 more inches, I'd have been in that casket. According to the doctor, I could have seen better days. And sure enough, I got my seat there in a better place. When I was 14, I told my mom we would see better days. And sure enough, we did exactly what I said. I tell my girl, when you fuck me, better fuck me good. Cause if another girl could, she gon' fuck me good. No sitting at the table with you. Must see TV, C3. Nigga, that's me. And I'm C3.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hell
Yes.
yeah, dude.
Yes, introduction.
Hell yeah. Bus fam, welcome back to another
What's up?
Beers and Bars album review. We got
yeah.
this, you gotta lift it up.
Oh yeah. Hold up.
But yeah, so obviously the Carter 3 won the poll from last week. So we gotta get it in here. Little Carter 3 action.
Yes, definitely.
I heard this album probably in its entirety a bunch when like it first came out, like way back, right? But since then, I've heard like some of the songs come on once in a while, but I haven't like heard the whole album all the way through in a really long time.
Yeah, I haven't heard the whole album at all. Like I recognize just like off this list right here, you know, a song with him and Robin Thicke though, you know. But other than that, like I have not peeped anything yet though.
No?
You know, so yeah,
I like how he
personally-
comes right in, right, like straight off the bat,
Yeah.
doing his thing, like the way he does it. He even references like, I don't know, did you ever know that he got shot before?
You know, I didn't know that.
So yeah, he ended up getting shot. I think he shot himself actually, and then he tells a story about like he doesn't like believe in racism, and the reason he doesn't believe in racism is because when the police came to like check out the shot, right? He said like the black cop came in thinking there was like gang violence and just ran over the top of him, even though he was bleeding out on the floor.
Yeah.
And then his white cop partner yelled at him, like, "What are you doing? This kid is bleeding out on the floor. Like, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
And he picked him up, put him in his own squad car, and took him straight to the hospital. And like the doctor was like, if it was like an inch to the left, and if you didn't get here in this amount of time, you would have died. Like,
Damn.
And so he's like, he tells that story all the time, and he still like hangs out with that cop and like all that kind of stuff, like years and years later. So that's super cool.
Damn.
But like,
What's up?
yeah, like he coming in on that first track, doing his thing, that 3P.
Hell yeah.
We got Mr. Carter, one of my favorite songs off this album, with Jay-Z coming in next.
Yeah, that's pretty dope though. Like I like the title though, you know, because obviously, you know, both are the last name. So, so that's like pretty cool right there. I like that.
Buzz fam, want to let you all know, we're working on the Patreon. We're going to try to get it up as soon as possible. Once that's live, we'll make sure to go back and pin it to all the album reactions. So we tried to do the album reactions in full on YouTube. It wasn't working. So we're going to start putting the full versions up on Patreon.
Yeah.
So go check those out if that's what you want to do. Otherwise, we'll have the cut up versions here on YouTube for you guys. Most of you guys have heard most of these songs. So either way, appreciate y'all.
Yep.
But let's drop that noodle.
Mr. Carter.
that needle.
Yeah.
And then we'll kick it off with Mr. Carter.
Yo, Jordan empty. This right here is crazy. Yeah, I feel big. You know what I mean? Like not big in the sense of weight. You know what I mean? Like gaining weight or nothing like that. Like colossal. Like you know what I mean? Like I heard you were looking for me.
Hey, Mr. Carter.
Hello.
Tell me where have you been?
You know.
They've been asking me.
Forever from me to you. I heard somebody say, Church, I'ma need a suit. I'ma need a coupe. I won't need a roof. Flyer than be the juice, be the juice, be the juice. I got the flow, I'm trying to see the roof. Didn't wear bulletproof, so I got shot and you can see the proof. Whoa, and even you. Man, I got summer hating on me cause I'm hotter than the sun. Got spring hating on me cause I ain't never sprung. Winter hating on me cause I'm colder than y'all. And I would never fall. I'm being hated by the season. So fuck y'all hating for no reason. Cause when you win and they lose, I call them April babies cause they fools. And when they snooze, we up. Feet up like a paraplegic. And I play it well, and I wear it well on my Libra scale. I suck a pussy, fuck a pussy, leave it there. Long hair don't even care.
Hey, Mr. Carter.
I am him.
Tell me, where have you been?
Around the world now I'm back right here in my chair with my crown and my dear Queen Bee as I share my time with my ear. Young Carter, go farther, go further, go harder. Is that not why we came? And if not, then why bother? Even if you box well, can't stop the blows. Kaboom, the rock boy in the room. The dope boy just came off the spoon. Also, I'm so fly, I'm on autopilot. What guys just stare at my wardrobe. I took so much change from this rap game, it's your goal.
It's my go, yeah. And I'ma go so opposite of soft off the Richter, Hector, Camacho, man, Randy Savage, fall from. And next time you mention Pac, Biggie, or Jay-Z, don't forget Weezy, baby.
Mr. Carter.
Amen.
Tell me, where have you been?
Baby.
Tell me, where have you been?
I've been hustling.
They've been asking,
Hustling hard. Shit, me any amount of time. Don't let Miss Carter grieve at the funeral parlor, dripping tears down my sleeve. Give me any amount of time. Don't let Miss Carter grieve.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, that was dope, man. Yo, man. And then, it's just like an insane amount of bars, man. You know, the whole April Fool's Day scheme and everything. Like, I'm gonna call you April because, like, you guys are fools.
Yep.
And then, dude,
the season scheme is really what gets me.
Man. Like,
man.
I like the season one too. Like,
that
was
whole
dope.
summer, like,
You know,
and I would never fall.
you know,
I'm colder than
sprung,
winter.
you know,
Yep. Spring
that
and
was
sprung.
dope.
Yeah. That whole thing. That's super fire. And then Jay comes in, right, doing his thing, talking about him and Queen Bee, like up there, like cloud, like just coming in so smooth.
Yeah.
They got like the kid in like the background, right, like doing like the ad lib coming through, like that whole sound. That's one of my favorite Wayne songs. Like probably my favorite feature, like the song that he has a feature on. Like I have to think about what other features he's done, but that one's definitely
that's like definitely like a really good feature, man. And and it made sense, of course, so man, because of the Carter last names and everything, though.
Right.
So I like that. Like that was like a really dope connection,
like
right there.
Really well tied in, right?
Yeah.
Like they do that whole thing. It's super smooth. Like it kind of feels like it was just like meant to be, right? Like it was just like an effortless like collab.
It was just
Yeah. But Sam, you're gonna have to let us know which one of these tracks on this album is your favorite, and then what's your favorite Wayne song, just in general. Because maybe we haven't checked it out yet.
Yeah, man.
But you ready?
Yeah, man. I'm seeing like a lot of producers on here that I know about, though.
I think you're gonna know this song. There's no way you don't know a Milli.
Let's see.
I feel like there's no chance that you don't know a Milli.
Funeral parlor,
I think I heard that one.
All right, best friend, let's get it. Cheers.
Your money. Mac, I'm gone now.
Okay, nice line though.
I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than Nigerian hair. My criteria compared to your career just isn't fair. I'm a venereal disease, like a menstrual bleed through the pencil and leak on the sheet of the tablet in my mind. Cause I don't write shit, cause I ain't got time. Cause I said, can't man them, then you mop them. You can't stand them, then you drop them. You pop them, cause we pop them like Orville Red and Vodka. Bitch, don't you hate a shy bitch? Yeah, I ate a shy bitch. She ain't shy no more, she changed her name to my bitch. Yeah, nigga, that's my bitch. So when she asks for the money, when you through, don't be surprised, bitch. And it ain't trickin' if you got rapping like Big J and Tupac, Andre 3000. Where is Erica Badu at? Who that said they gon' beat Lil Wayne? My name ain't big, but I keep that flame name. Who that wanna do that? Boy, you knew that, you that swallow. And I be this shit, now you got loose bowels. Oh, I got so many bitches like I'm Michael Lowry. Even Gwen Stefani, they say she couldn't doubt me. Motherfucker, I say life ain't shit without me. Chrome lips poking out the coop, look like it's pouting. I do what I do, and you do what you can do about it. C3, 3P.
All right, yeah.
That song
dope. That was
created so many rappers, right?
Yeah, man. I remember, yeah, man. I do remember hearing that track, man. Yeah.
I mean, it was almost impossible to miss. That thing's
yeah.
got to have like 1 billion views. I have no idea how many it actually has, but that song was so crazy when it dropped. Like, all you heard everywhere you went was a Milli, a Milli, a Milli.
Milli, yeah.
And his schemes on it are just diabolical, right? Like, he's just going in.
Yeah,
like
I hate
Sicilian
a shy,
girl with that.
You know,
dodge.
I had a shy trick. Yo, I ate one of those shy tricks. Now she's
my chick. Yeah, it's like that whole thing, and then that girl with the hair and the derriere and like the complexion and all that. Yeah, he just goes so dumb on that whole track, and you can tell like when that track like went like super viral, right? I think that. Like a lot of these rappers today who looked up to Eminem or to Wayne, like back then, right? We're looking at like this kind of song because he had that like raspy-ish voice that a lot of people try to like come like and like mimic, right? And he was in there like sipping lean the whole time and then just going crazy on tracks like this and doing that whole thing. And this was when like he's just like untouchable, right? Like he was just Wayne was just going super mega viral, like. It was awesome. Like this album, man, when it came out, I was like, oh man, this is it.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was dope, man. I mean, it's just like what I'm hearing so far, man. It's just, it's off the chain. It's off the chain. Then, like I'm saying, dude, man, I'm recognizing, some of these producers right here, though, so that's what I'm saying.
Well, there's that part of it, right? But so you were one of the ones who was like, oh, I kind of skipped over Wayne for a while, right? Like you heard a bunch of his features and stuff like that, but you never really listened to like a whole album. So far, where you at with this? Like,
man, I think it's like hella dope, man. Like it's like every song, every single song, so far, man. Yo, for real, it's crushing it, man. Crushing it, straight up.
Let's do it.
Straight up.
What do we got next? Got money?
Yeah, man. So we got something like featuring like T-Pain.
T-Pain in the house?
Yeah.
I need a Winn-Dixie grocery bag full of money right now.
Okay, I know this one.
No, I bet you do.
Yeah.
To the club, she love the way I did it, foul. I see a boyfriend hating like a city cop. I ain't never been a chicken, but my fitted cock. Say I ain't never been a chicken, but my semi cock. Now where your bar at? I'm trying to rent it out, and we so body on the moves. AKA Mr. Nigga, right on the moves. Got money, yeah, and you know it. Yeah, take it out your pocket and show it and go it. Yeah, it's the way, that way, it's the way. For the money, two for the show. Now clap your hands if you got a bankroll. Like some clap on lights in this bitch. I'ma be clapping all night in this bitch. Like it's nothing to a big dog, and I'm a great dane. I wear 8 chains. I mean so much ice, they yell skate wine. She wanna see what you want to rain on. Mr. Make It Rain on them hoes like, hey. Everybody say, Mr. Rain Man, can we have a rainy day? Bring an umbrella, please bring an umbrella. Ella, 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 hey. Bitch ain't shit but a hoe and a trick, but you know it ain't tricking if you got it. You know you ain't fucking if you not thinking. I cool your ass down if you think you hot shit. So relax, watch this. I do it 4, 5, 6, my click. Clack goes the black 4-5, and just like it, I blow that shit. Cause bitch, I'm the bomb like tick,
Tick, tick.
yeah, got money, yeah, and you know it, yeah. Take it out your pocket, Young Wayne on the O's, aka Mr. Make It Rain on the O's, yeah. Young Wayne on the O's, make a stripper fall in love, T-Pain on the O's.
I love how he closes that shit with, oh, make a stripper fall in love. You can, yeah, you can put it up. Yo, like, you remember I'm in love with the stripper.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if that was the
remember.
last song. I think there's one more. But yeah, so he like,
Might have been
because he's like T-Pain.
4 or 5. Yep.
Yeah, fall in love with them, or like make a stripper fall in love or whatever. Oh man, dude, I totally actually forgot about that song.
What?
Like,
with that I'm in love with the stripper?
no.
Or like
not-
this song right here?
Yeah, this song right here. But like, I'm in love with the stripper. I definitely forgot about that until you just said that at closing line.
Because I remember, hearing this on the radio, though.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was like when, I was like, I'm working as a recruiter and everything. I remember, it's just like hearing this like all the time, though,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I mean, this thing was, this was like every club, every bar, like everything. Yeah, it was all over the place. Like they do a really good job of like playing off of each other. I mean, T-Pain at that time was like blowing up too, right? Like everything in the club was T-Pain and his auto-tune and like turning all that kind of thing going super crazy.
Definitely.
But I like how he even like drops out the beat in that one and he goes like a cappella for a minute on there and he's still just like,
Hey, yeah.
dude, Wayne a little bit different back in the day.
Yeah, he is.
He's obviously gotten better like nowadays at like being able to keep like barring out and doing all that kind of stuff, right? But like there's something to be said about like how well he did. Like this was, I want to say, I don't even remember when this came out.
I don't know. Like I think, man, because I remember like around that time frame, it was like 07, maybe 8 or something like that. I think maybe.
Yeah, 2007, 2008 time frame sounds about right. But it there was not. I mean, there was a lot of good rappers, like, but
It was like
he kind of changed he was like the start, like the catalyst of like some of the rappers that we have today, right?
I think it was too as well, man. I remember like around that time, like that's when I like really went into my, when
Your rap cave.
Yeah. When I saw like The Rock, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna like stay up under here, though.
Yeah, he says.
So I think around that time frame was like when that started to happen, though. So I guess like that's why like I really wasn't, like I'm tapping in, Wayne as much as I should, though. Man. But right now I'm just like, man, dude, I should have got this like a long time ago.
Well, and I think like one thing that's kind of crazy about like the whole scene today is it's starting to come full circle, right? So like a lot of the artists who listen to Wayne, it seemed like they got the beat part right and the vibe part right, the way that Wayne had like this, right? But they missed like the bar and out part for a while.
Yeah.
And then a lot of these rappers now are coming back around and like adding a bunch of bars, showing what else they can do and that kind of stuff. And they're not just doing vibe anymore. But for like a while there, it seemed like everybody kind of sounded the same because they're all
was
trying
just
to
like vibe, man.
Right.
Just like no bars. And like Wayne was like the only one really like around that time.
doing
So I
both.
remember, man, like it was just kind of, So I think like the only other person I was like really listening to like during that time was probably like Lupe Fiasco, I think, like around that
Lupe
time.
was
But
pretty
other
good.
than that, though, it was just like man. I would hear Wayne, I'm like, man, like he's dope, man. Because I'm hearing his stuff on the radio, though, but it's just
Right.
like I just never had a chance just like really like tap into that album, man.
Definitely. All right, well, we got Comfortable coming up next.
So what's that?
I think
Was that something else? I think it's like.
I think you're good. We can.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So I guess it like has like label along on the track list, I guess.
Yep. Oh, you bring it back just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little bit too much. There we go. I think that's good.
Young Milli,
There we go.
baby. guess you can step. Feeling irreplaceable, listening to Beyonce. Well, okay, I'll put you out on your B-day. Hey, now if you rockin' with we say, bedroom in the bank, baby, we safe. Let me catch my breath. Talk about leaving and you ain't gone yet. And if you leave correct. And I'ma send a jet to pick up the next. And if you leave in the best. So you would have to settle for less. I'm not saying it's the shit you will say. I'm just saying it's the way you will say. We got so good when we making love. All I ask is we can get together, never disconnect. Yeah, your back, your neck. Funny how that song haven't got old yet. To us, so let's project. You stay in, never incorrect face. I'm not saying it's the shit you will say.
So fire, bro.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, man. So, okay, for one, okay, I'm Kanye West. You know what, man? I love the production style of Kanye between 04 until like about like 2009, 2010. Like that was like my favorite, you know, time like when Kanye was like really digging in the crates and like really making some fire beats. And I'm gonna tell you what though, like when I started to like listen to this song, right? I was just like, okay, I know where that's from. And then I recognized that, you know, so he took like a little sample from like the end of Tony's anniversary. Cause I know that song like the back of my freaking head.
Okay.
And I remember it's just like that string melody that's at the end of it all.
Yep.
You know, yeah, Kanye just like captured that part and just like made a hot ass beat out of it.
So
that's dope.
That is super fire. I never knew anything like that. So that like bringing that up and like being able to add that extra like flavor to it makes it all the better. And I like that Wayne on this track is able to like show a little bit of like a different side of like what his abilities are, right? Because we just had like 3 or 4 bangers in a row, right?
Milli,
like,
Milli, and
yeah,
then
right, like
Mr. Wayne,
Mr. Carter, 3P coming in, got money, like all that stuff. Like, but then he's in here, and I like how he starts it off talking about like to the left. If you don't like
and
it,
like it's gonna be your B day or whatever. Like I drop you on your B day.
Yeah, you can step like and talking about like Queen B. I'll drop you on your B day, like the whole thing. He plays like that whole thing perfectly, right? Just to like get it kicked off.
Hell yeah.
And then like he goes through, and then like you have a Babyface in there, right? Like like singing the undertones and stuff, like just keeping the whole thing going. It's super fire to see like, and I think like a lot of people when they think of Lil Wayne, they think of like the a Milli, right? So they think of the Mr. Carters and the 3 Peats, right? And like all this stuff. They don't often think about stuff like Comfortable, where like he's able to like show a different side and do a different thing. And that's not what's making obviously like his super money, right? Do anything crazy like that. One's not going like super viral the same way. But it's important to be able to see that even Lil Wayne, like even back then, right? This is when he was like on top of the world, like Young Money, like coming in, right, doing his thing. He's still able to put a track together like that and like flex a little bit.
Yeah, man. And it's like I have seen that side of Wayne though, because I remember, you know, he had that track with Lloyd, and then and I remember like around this time, you know, like since I was, you know, like I'm a huge like well I'm still am a huge Robin Thicke fan. You know, he did like quite a few things with Robin Thicke like prior to this album even coming out. So it's like I knew like his like other capabilities and stuff like that, man. It's just like it was just like it's like one of those things like where I'll peep it. Yeah, I'll peep it next week.
Yeah, I'll get to it.
And then like next week turns into a month, and you know, and
here we are in 2024 repeat.
And here we are.
Bringing back the Carter 3.
Here we are.
All right, Buzz fan, we about to flip the track over, and we'll be right back.
Where's my coffee?
Good morning, Dr. Carter.
Hey, sweetie.
Looks like it's gonna be a long day.
Another one, What we got?
Your first patient is suffering from a lack of concepts, originality. His flow is weak,
Another one.
and he has no style. What you got for him?
Okay, let me put my gloves on and my scrubs on. Dr. Carter to the rescue. Excuse me if I'm late, but like a thief, it takes time to be this great. So just wait, your style is a disgrace. You run kids in the way, but the kids do. Gotta watch what we say. Gotta work every day, gotta not be cliche. Gotta stand out like Andre 3K. Gotta kick it like a sensei. You gotta have faith, you gotta, wait. I think I lost him. Okay, respect is in the heart, so that's where I'ma start. And a lot of heart patients don't make it. But hey kid, plural, I graduated. Cause you could get through anything if magic made it. And that was called recycling. Reciting something cause you just like it, so you say it just. Now I'm like lightning, and you ain't fish young, so don't clash with the titan. Fast and exciting, my passion is frightening. Then let me put some more vocab in your IV. Here, take this Vicodin, like it and love it. And confidence has no budget. So baby, no mind, I don't walk it like I talk it cause I run it. I don't do it cause I done it and I'm in the emergency on it.
All he needs now is his swagger.
Okay, let me take my gloves off then. Swagger tighter than a yeast infection. Fly go hard like geese erection. Fashion patrol, police detection. I stay tight like Chinese connection. I stay tight like pussy at night. Baby, don't get me wrong, I could do that pussy right. As I put the light down his throat, I can only see flow. His blood starting to flow, his lungs starting to grow. This one's starting to show strong signs of life. Where the stitches here's tonight, smack his face, his eyes open, I reply with a night. Welcome back, hip hop, I saved your life.
He looks good. He's good. We got one. He's good. He's good. We got him. We saved him. He's a go. He's good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you about this, man. I thought, I like that whole scheme, man. Like as far as, him, being like the savior of hip hop and everything, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that's like pretty dope though, Like you let like the ones that ain't got nothing, just fall by the wayside though,
Right.
And then
Like I try to save you.
somebody that's like showing like signs of life, like within hip hop. Yeah.
Well, and I like that he plays off of like he's like trying to give him like, oh, this one's lacking this, and this one's lacking metaphors, and this one's lacking confidence, and this one's lacking this, and this is lacking this, right? And he comes in and he tries to play off whatever they're supposed to be lacking to try to save them, and they just can't do it, right?
Yeah.
But then he comes in on the last verse and he's like, yeah, I got it, I'm saving the game, like you're talking about, right? But you know what needs to happen?
What?
He needs to remake this one for nowadays, right? I feel like all these kids didn't listen. Like
that would actually be pretty dope, man. Because
you could get Jimmy on the third track, right? Coming in.
Yeah.
As carrying the crown forward, like somebody
really
like that,
cool
right? Or like
there,
Coast Contra, somebody like you know what I mean?
That'd be like super cool, man.
But like somebody can like come in and remake this one, and they're like, oh, Wayne was trying to teach us back in like 08, 07, whatever, right, when this came out.
Yeah.
And then we didn't listen, and then we had this like stale era. Because I bet you if you would have heard this one before you went under your rock, you might have kept listening a little bit, right?
Yeah, man. Because man, especially, I mean, like if I would have known also, who was actually producing all this stuff too.
I know.
Because like these were my favorite producers,
Yep.
like around that time too. And I had no clue that he was messing around with Swiss, that he was,
with
just like on some of the other ones, man,
yeah.
just like with Ye and all that though. And then like this Swiss beat actually like surprised me, man, because I remember the stuff that I was like used to hearing from Swiss though,
Yeah.
kind of, like how you hear like the
Yep.
and it's just like, it's like those big, heavy, pounding beats though, and like this was like actually like surprising though, this was like pretty cool.
Super dope, dude. All right, Bus fam, let's drop it on a phone home. Phone home.
Let's see what's up.
We're gonna turn Court into a Wheezy fanboy.
We are not the same. I am a Martian. We are not the same. I am a Martian.
Greetings from planet Wheezy. We will begin transmission in 5, 4, 3, 2,
one. Phone home. Wave zip. Phone home. Wave zip. Phone home. Wave zip. Phone home. Wave zip. And if you feel like you're the best, go ahead and do the Weezy Wee and phone home. Wave zip. Phone home. Wave zip. We are not the same, I am a Martian. And we are not the same, I am an alien. Like Gonzalez, young college student who didn't just flip the game like Houston. I'm used to promethazine in 2 cups, I'm screwed up. And you ain't shit if you ain't never been screwed up. Flow so sick, make you wanna throw your food up. Ice water chest in my wrist like a poop. They don't make them like me no more. Matter of fact, they never made it like me before. I'm rare, like Mr. Clean with hair. No brake lights on my car, rare. I never had lights and I never had fear. I rap like I done died and gone to heaven, I swear. And yeah, I'm a bear, like black and white hair, so I'm polar. And they can't get on my system, cause my system is the solar. I am so far from the old arts, I'm in others. I just eat them for supper, get in my spaceship and hover. Phone home. Phone home.
There we go.
My spaceship and just hover.
Man,
Man.
it's probably good.
So I can tell you what though, you know. So Cool and Dre, I remember like around that time, you know, he did a couple things for like Game's like first like really hot album.
Yep.
And then like some stuff for Nas. And then I remember, you know, like they did that Lean Back joint though, you know, for Fat Joe too as well.
Lean Back.
And so I was just like, man, dude. So man, having them on here though, like doing some stuff like spitting, you know, like with Weezy spitting over it, man. Yeah.
This one for me, like one of the things I like about it a lot is like some of the schemes that he plays on in here, and like he like goes through like that whole thing where he's like it's like a phone home, right? But like he's like coming in, it's just one of like those songs where it's different, but he's still like flexing on like the whole time, right? Like that whole polar bear, like I'm white and I'm black, so it must be a polar bear. I'm cold, and like he just keeps going like on all the different like flows and schemes, and he just doesn't miss. And what's really impressive is that like Wayne doesn't write anything down, so it's not like he comes back to it. He just gets like in his like zone, right? And then he goes in the booth and he just spits. And then whenever he has to go redo one of his songs, he gets somebody to print them out for him, and he studies it, and then goes back and does that, right? So he basically freestyles it all. Yeah. Like he like thinks about it, like, and he has like a bunch of like rhymes, and like he'll like open his phone and make sure he hasn't used it before in the past and stuff like that. But he'll just like go in, and so then he's like, okay, I'm in the zone, like time to go, right? Time to go to work today. Yeah. And then he comes in and he spits that crazy fire, like.
Hell yeah, man. That's man. That was like hella dope though. It was like hella dope. Phone home.
Phone home. Hell yeah.
Damn.
All right, tie my hands up. This is your track, right?
Tie my hands, yep. So I heard this one right here like many times. It's dope. Tie my hands featuring Robin Thicke.
Court's over, a little Robin Thicke fanboy. Yeah, Weezy.
We are at war with the universe. The sky is falling.
Some say tragedy's hard to get over, but sometimes that tragedy means it's over. Soldier from the Academy League of Rollers, I deny being down, though they seem to hold us. My shoulders are strong, I prove them wrong. I ain't doing nothing but moving on. Let the truth be known, but they talk that freedom matters and didn't even leave a ladder. I work at the corner store. We all got problems. No one's gonna fly down low. No one's gonna save us now. I knock on on the door. Hope isn't home, fate's not around, the luck's so gone. Don't ask me what's wrong, ask me what's right, and I'ma tell you what's life. And did you know I lost everything, but I ain't the only one. First came the hurricane, then the morning sun. Excuse me if I'm on one, and don't trip if I light one. I walk a tight one. And if you come from under that water, then there's fresh air. Just breathe, baby, God's got a blessing to spare. Yes, I know the process is so much stress, but it's the progress that feels the best. Cause I came from the project straight to success, and you're next, so try. They can't steal your pride, it's inside. Then fine. We got spirit, y'all. We got spirit. We got soul, y'all. We got soul. They don't want us to see, but we already know.
So I gotta keep it real and say that when I was first listening to this album, like back in the day when it was first coming out, I was like in my early 20s, going out partying and clubbing. I wasn't trying to hear songs like this. And this is like the one song on the album that if I was paying attention while I was listening to it, I would usually skip it because I wanted to get to like the next banger or like the next like thing. And I didn't realize that he went that hard on that song, right? Like I've heard that song before, but I never really listened to it. Like,
yeah, man. I love how he was talking about his city because I remember like around that time, there was like the hurricane and everything,
and all
like that stuff, man.
4 or
and like
5
how
years
like
earlier,
people weren't paying attention and stuff like that. I remember, man. And then, dude, and just like the scheme that he was using, just like when he knocks on the door, like faith wasn't there, like he's out of luck and. Yo, man, I love like all the schemes that he was like using like within the song.
He
man.
definitely
Like, it was like really dope, man. It was like one of these tracks that you heard from Wayne to like where like he's like really building, man. Like he's like really, dropping some jewels and stuff like that, man.
And he talks about it in there where he's like the thing that like keeps you going or like the thing that makes it matter is like when you start like he's like it came from nothing, right? And I started building and like that. Like that clawing feeling that you're succeeding, right? Like you're making it more and more. Like that's like what was driving him. And because like his success continues to excel, right? Like it keeps him driven. He's not driven off of like making it to a mark, right? He's driven off of like the process of like becoming better.
Yeah.
And so like that's why you see like today he's still coming out with those crazy verses like, on those features that he's doing. He doesn't need to rap anymore. That dude's got more money than God. Like he can do whatever he wants.
He could just do just like features, man. Just like how some of these other rappers are doing right now, though. It's just like, oh, shit, like you want a feature? All right, okay, I'll do that feature, man. But it's like other than that, like they could just like sit back and just get some popcorn and just like watch everything else, though. But
what I hear is Carter 6 is about to drop. This year, I think he's coming out with Carter 6. So if that's the case, I'm like, he's doing all these features and he's putting out a new album. And you know when he puts out one of these Carters, they go crazy, right? Because that Carter 5 in 2018, BuzzFam, you're going to have to let us know if you want us to check that one out. We might have to order that thing up. Because like that one's got Kendrick on there, that like the Mona Lisa and stuff like that. That album was super dope. But yeah, like I think that this is probably my favorite Wayne album. And I think Carter 5 is probably my second favorite album of the ones that he's done. But
yeah, man. But it's like, shoot. Well, everything I'm hearing so far, man, is awesome, man. Like it's like a really great album.
Indeed. All right,
really
let's see what Miss Officer got to say. Oh no, we got one more.
Well, actually, no, that's it.
No, we got one more. That wasn't Miss Officer. So this thing is off. Like it's telling you like the wrong, like for whatever reason the first side had 5 songs and not 4. Off. Yeah, so it's slightly off. I think it's back there. Yeah, I think it's right there.
And when I'm in this thing,
Little back.
A little bit back.
Robin. That's my boy.
My boy. My brother name.
yeah. 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 Get up all in ya. So we can hear the angels calling us. And we can see the sunrise before us. And when I'm in that thing, I make that body sing. You know what I mean? I got stopped by a lady cop. She got me thinking I could date a cop. Cause her uniform pants were so tight. She read me my rights. She put me in a call. She cut off all the lights. She said I have the right to remain silent. Now I gotta holler, sounding like a siren. So long, and she know I'm wrong. She know I'm from the street. And all she want me to do is fuck the police. Yeah. And after we got done, I said, lady, what's your number? She said 911. Emergency only. Head doctor perform surgery on me. Yeah, and now I'm healed. I make her wear nothing but handcuffs and heels. Mrs. Officer, tell your lieutenant get them cuffs off for ya. I'm kid, my face on every wanted poster. I'm wanted by every lady cop all over. That ass so big, I catch a battery to hold ya. Hair so big, you thought I told you pull it over. She pulled it. We can hear the angels calling us. We can see the sunrise before us. And when I'm in that thing, I make that body sing. I make it say, wee, 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 wee. Wee, 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 wee. I make it say.
Hell yeah, dude. That's the song that I expected you to know.
No, okay, so that was a song that I didn't know right there, but that's like pretty cool because Bobby Valentino,
Yeah,
man, yeah. So I remember Wayne actually has something, on Bobby Valentino's album. I remember that, and that's like on Bobby Valentino's like a part of like Luda's crew and everything like that though,
right?
Like that whole Slow Down Jam or whatever. But anyway, that was like a really dope scheme, man. Like I like how he tied in, hey, like he's gonna go fuck the police.
Yep.
Like the whole 911 schemes and stuff like that, man, and
beating
it like Rodney and everything and stuff like that, man. So that was like really dope, man. It was like full of freaking doubles and stuff like that, man.
Tons of metaphors.
Hell yeah.
Entendres, like coming in, like, and it's another one of those songs where like you kind of don't expect Wayne to do it right, but like at the same time, it's like he just comes in and he just does his thing, like.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Yeah. So that's like dope, man. That was like a really dope song.
All right, Buzz fam, we about to switch the disc.
Yep.
And then we'll be back on side C. Mm-hmm. We back, Buzz fam.
Yep, we back, y'all.
Side C.
Yep, now to hit this off.
And let's drop that needle.
Let the beat build.
Let the beat build. We gonna let that.
So we got another yay beat. So we got another yay production. Okay.
Record over here fiending.
Yeah, she like I know. You know what? I love me some, some 2000s yay beats.
Got some fresh brews.
Mm-hmm.
I see you, big bro. I'ma kill these niggas, man. Yeah. So excuse me as I nail him, test him, fail him, just repel him. I'ma kill him, someone tell him I'ma kill him. I'ma fill him up, his mama can't tell him, and the doctors can't heal him. I'ma kill him, and yeah, we sell him. I know you smell him. If you want it, you can just yell in the beat in the morning at your telly. Whole keys go for 20, half a key go for 11. After me, there will be nothing. I am legend, and I will Smith. Now that's how you let the beat build, bitch. That's how you let the beat build, bitch. Now that's how you let the beat build, bitch. Hello, hi you. I can buy you, but I wouldn't try you. Feed you to Pyro. I know what I'm doing, I show improvement, and I know just to go into it could never amount to going through it, whatever or how you wanna do it. We can do it like we late. Hey, wait, please don't let me just get the 808. As I hit the kill switch. Now that's how you let the beat build, bitch. That's how you let the beat build. and I will eat you alive. Ain't gonna lie. Damn, I get in the nigga chest like a bunch of flam, like a fucking ram. I'm a hump full of lamb. I'm a dump man in a dumpster can. You ain't a soldier, ass Uncle Sam, hair nappy like Pam. Nigga, fuck your clan, fuck your man. You ain't a pimp unless you get his name, bitch. To fuck your man and fuck your clan. And all my bitches know that's my plan. Oh goddamn, there's my sound. Pole playing like that's my band. Gotta get it cleared. Suck my dick with red lipstick and don't let it smear. And I got a lot of tattoos and I meant every tear. And I'm still on that street shit. Back to the beat, bitch. It go boom, 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 the beat go boom, boom, boom. Let's see.
Wow, bro.
So
I gotta say that I don't actually remember that song that well. Like, I feel like I've heard it like once or twice, but I don't like. Man, like the way he plays that whole thing, and I like that one of those last lines he says like, "I got a lot of tattoos,
man.
and I meant every tear."
Yeah,
like
man.
because you
Yeah,
got that
was
tear
like
drop.
dope.
Like
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, "Dang, bro!" Like he got me on that one. I was like, "Oh, I wasn't ready."
Yeah,
Like,
man. It's like he was going off on the part, where, like the to like where like there was that percussion solo. Like he was just, man.
Oh yeah, and he like
He just,
dropped it
chopping
out,
it,
and
man.
then he brought the
I was
beat
like,
back, and he's like,
damn.
and then he's like, yeah, you let the beat drop, and I like how Kanye like produced this one, right? Because like the beginning of it, he didn't have like that hard bass, like the 808s coming
Yeah.
in yet, right? Like he
Yeah.
let it play like low, and then he dropped it in hard, like
Yeah.
like in the middle, and I was like, oh
Yeah,
man, I
man.
wasn't kind of expecting it,
Yeah,
like he came
yeah,
in
man. I
punching.
love how he did that, man.
That was super dope. This was like right around the same time as 808 to Heartbreak was being made, right? Because
Yeah, like
his-
I'm thinking about it was though, because that was like 08.
yeah, 09, something like
Yeah.
that came out. And this would have been like 07, like I think 06, 07 that this came out. Carter 3 came out. So like it had to be like right around the same time period. So that means either Kanye had some extra beats left over from his own 808, right? Which is one of my favorite Kanye album. And so he's like, hey, Wayne, check this one out, or like whatever, right? Or this got Kanye in the zone, helping to make this to make 808.
Oh man, it could have though, So I remember after Lollipop came out though, and then Kanye came out with the Love Lockdown. It was just like,
That
whatever,
Love
like
Lockdown.
2008-ish time frame,
Yeah.
9 time frame. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, so I don't know.
Got
Like
me
who knows?
loving you.
Who knows?
All right, Buzz fam, we about to shoot me down.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Open up your hearts, people. Page 1, chapter 1, verse motherfucking 1. Yeah. I'm drinking hot tea, bitch. Feel me? Yeah. Now if you let me, you won't regret me. Shit, if you let me, you won't forget me. This is history in the making. Now shut the fuck up and let me make it. Please don't shoot me down, 'cause I'm flying. I'm flying. I'm higher. I spit Alcatraz bars, I know. And these boys is the only alphabet boys I know. Got a 380 on my waist and Rambo at home. No more bandana around my dome. Bandana in my right pocket. Bitch, I'm grown. Fuck what you want. Watch me stand on the world as I sit in a throne. And if I jump, I'ma fly and look into the eagle's eye and say I am nothing like you. Why? Big picture. My picture should be in the dictionary next to the definition of definition. Because repetition is the father of learning. And son, I know your barrel burning, but please don't shoot me down.
Fire, bro.
Definition of definition.
Watch me soar. Where the fuck is my guitar? Now roar. Please don't shoot me down, 'cause I'm flying. I'm flying. I'm higher.
Lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it. Oh man, that
Bro, you know
was
what's
so
coming? Yeah, man.
butter, bro.
Dude, like the definition scheme.
Yo, dude. The definition.
Yeah, he's like-
I'm the definition. My picture should be next to the definition of definition.
Of definition. And
Because
that-
my repetition, right? He's like, I'm in there, just keep on going and going and going. Like, I am the definition of what it takes
Yes.
to make this work.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
that's how good,
Yes.
like, and he knew
Yes.
his work ethic was better than anyone. He was always in the
it,
booth.
man. And I remember, you know, even like before all of this too, I remember, you know, when he was first coming out behind Juvenile, you know, when BG, you
Yep.
know, and Mandy Fresh and Birdman and all them, like he was
Birdman.
always, okay, yeah, but like he was always, you know, like dude, like he was like mixtape after mixtape,
Yep.
you know, just like putting out bam, 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 bam.
He was
And it's
going
just
since he was a kid, man.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. And so it's
He's like Michael
yeah.
Jackson on that like shit. He just keeps like going. Like
Mm-hmm.
and you know what this song made me think of? Like with like that what is it, D Smith that was on there with him?
Mm-hmm.
Like this made me feel like it was like the start of when he started like skateboarding and getting into like his like rocker phase like that
Yeah.
he had, right? Like that little short window.
Yeah.
But like because like it kind of gives you like that punk vibe-ish a little
Like
bit.
it kind of does, though, you know.
And so I could see him, because I remember he went crazy when he wanted to learn how to skateboard. He was paying like the biggest skaters. He got a whole skate park thing, and like he like busted his face a couple times.
That
or
was
some
like
shit.
around, actually, like that was like around that time, you know, when Lupe Fiasco's Kick Push, you know, joint came out, though, you know, just like about the whole skateboarding scene
Yeah.
and stuff like that, man. Yeah, so I was saying, I'm like, it wasn't just like a punker thing, man. It was just like everybody was. I'm like, there was like a lot of people that was like on that skate tip, man. You know, that was out there like doing their thing.
Tony
like, on
Hawk
them
was going
boards.
crazy and did all this
Yeah.
stuff. Like a pro skater was on all the thing. X Games was popping off. But yeah, so now we, Buzz fam, I know this is what you have been waiting for. I know this is what you've been waiting for. If you guys are still here, first of all, make sure you stick to the end because we're going to do a poll for the next albums that we're going to be reacting
yeah.
to at the end. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you follow along and then make
Yep.
sure you guys vote in the poll,
Yep.
both on Twitter or X or
Yep.
whatever it's called now, and on YouTube.
Yep.
But without further ado,
Yep,
we
we
got
gotta get
Lollipop,
into-
the biggest song of
Yeah.
biggest songs, popping off. She's so sweet.
No homo. I said he's so sweet. I wanna lick the rapper. So I let her lick the rapper. She lick me like a lollipop. Yeah. She lick me like a lollipop. Yeah. She lick me like a lollipop. Yeah. She lick me like a lollipop. Lollipop. Yeah. Bottles in the club. Yeah. Shawty wanna hug. Yeah. I ain't never seen an ass like her. That pussy in my mouth had me lost for words. So I told her back it up like burp, burp. And I made that ass jump like jerk, jerk. And that's when she licked me like a lollipop. Oh yeah, I like that. She licked me like a lollipop, lollipop. Yeah, you lick it up, don't stop, drop it, yeah. Drop it like it's hot. Yeah, drop it, it's hot. Don't stop. Shout to say the nigga that she with ain't shit. Shout to say the nigga that she with ain't this. Shout to say the nigga that she with can't hit. But shout it, I'ma hit it like I can't miss. And you can't do this, and you don't do that. Shout to need a refund, need to bring that nigga back. Stop. Call me so I can make it juicy for y'all. Call me so I can get it juicy for y'all. I get her on top, she drop it like it's hot. When I'm at the bottom, she Hillary riding. The middle of the bed, yeah. Giving, getting hay, giving, getting hay, giving, getting hay. I said, I like that. Say, yeah, I like that. I said, yeah, I like that. Call me so I can come in so sleep. I don't wanna lick the rapper. What you do? So I let her lick the rapper.
I'm gonna say, first of all, I will say this. This might be the one and only time I say that I might like the non-vinyl version better because I feel like it's a little more grimy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because like you got like less of that.
Yeah, you're right. Like
kinda
this
like
was
that.
this was so clean. Like I don't think I've ever heard that song that clean.
Yeah.
Right. Like it was so like crisp that I'm like usually I'm
Yeah.
like the beat is hit like a certain way and it's just kind of like almost faded like around the edges, right? Because it's not so crisp. Like and it just throws me back to like I don't know 2006, 2007 time frame.
Yeah.
Like popping off, partying with all my friends and stuff. Like this song. I played this song probably 100,000 times.
I know a lot of people who play the song 100,000 times, so I heard it 100,000 times because of it. You know, but it was a dope song though. You know, like it was all over the radio. You know, and yeah, everybody in my office was playing it though. You know.
But I mean, it just had so many elements to it, right?
Though.
Like it's like that, like you know, like that, like.
Yeah, and then also like one of the other things too, like which was like really cool, right? So we knew besides, all right, so there was like no one else besides T-Pain, you know, like during that time that was doing like the auto-tune stuff.
Right.
And like I'm pretty much like T-Pain was like the one that brought everything back though, because like before that it was like Roger Troutman, right?
Yep.
And so like when T-Pain brought it though, you know, Wayne like took that though, you know, and just kind of just like, you know, put it on like this different type of level right here though. And it was like really dope because like the really good thing about Wayne, of course, he has the bars to go along with it though.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so he was able to just like make that perfect blend and like it just like done wonders for him though, you know?
Right. Well, and that's the thing, right? Is like he got the sound, he got the best producers in the world, right? Then he has the bars to go with it. He has the work ethic to outwork anybody in the game, right? And he puts all those things together, and then like he's able to do whatever it is he wants to do. Like when this thing dropped, that thing was going like stratosphere viral. Like there was no other song on the radio besides this song, right? I think until Superman came out from Soulja Boy, that was like the only thing that was
Actually, like Superman was actually like before this.
Was it right before this?
Yeah, it was.
Because I remember like listening to like both of those around the same
like
time.
it was around like like I remember like it was like 06-ish.
So then maybe
like,
this killed
maybe
Superman.
going into 07, and then this killed Superman. Cause I remember like this was like 2008, kind of like going into.
No, this was before. This was before 2008.
Nah, like it couldn't be, man. Because I remember, that year, like it was like my last year, you know, like where I was actually at, like during the time, like I was actually in Denver during that time, and it was like my last year. I remember like my last year out there because how do I know? Because when I was talking with, you know, one of my recruiter, you know, kind of like instructor type guys or whatever that was at our headquarters or whatever, right? You know, I remember, you know, that was like the last time, you know, I went up to like. You know, like actually, you know, be a part of like some team building training or whatever. And I remember it was like about to be spring of 2008. And I remember he had that on his ringtone. He was like, hey, man, like the new joint, you know, from Wayne coming out, though,
That
you
new
know.
fire. Maybe it was right at the beginning.
So I remember it was like right around that time. It was like right around that time because that was like my last year out there. Okay. Like before I went back to Cali.
That could be.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It's right around there somewhere because I thought the 808 dropped in the spring of 2008. Maybe it came out in 2009 at the beginning.
808 was like later on. I remember like it was like later on, like 2008.
At the end of 2000, going into 2009?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but regardless, this was like the jam, right? Like it was on everything, every club, every radio station.
Everything.
Country songs were probably playing, like remixing this thing. It was going crazy.
Like a lollipop.
I mean, it's been referenced like a million times in every other person's rap video or rap song or whatever. But let's get this last song on this side of the album, La La.
Featuring Busta Bus.
Busta Bus.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, she produced by David Banner. Okay.
David Banner.
Sitting in the caddy, right like Betty. floating up the aisle like the bride and her daddy. Hip hop addict. Happy with my dog like Shaggy. And we stay clean, but we get dirty like Harry. Flyer than bluebirds, cardinals, and canaries. Fuck me, I'm all about we like Paris. Apparently, yeah, my daughter be the twinkle of my eye. You heard her, you killed me, you nigga, I ain't about to die. See, y'all are at ground, and my daughter is my sky. I swear I look in her face, and I just wanna break out and fly. 4 tears in my face, and you ain't never heard me cry. I'm richer than all y'all, I got a bank full of pride. Started out hustling,
ended up ballin'.
Started out hustling,
Ended up ballin'.
started out hustling.
Ended up ballin'.
Oh, and did I mention I'm fly like a pigeon? Hiding gas price in Las Vegas Street. I'm 9 under par in a Bentley golf cart. The Polo be cream, but the Prada's caviar.
See, I ain't going nowhere, bitch. You know a nigga been home, honey. Money fucking retarded, call it down syndrome money. My cake sick shit, diagnosed sickle cell bread. The revenue stream got a disease like a jail bed. Like a mattress from Sing Sing, away down the comp stock. These bitches do things that you niggas can't believe, like purchase places, or them things that you can't conceive. Like interacting with women the caliber of Janet. I sit and master my vision and massacre the planet. Whoa! I hope you niggas know just what it is while I'm counting my paper. Niggas know I'm handling my biz.
Okay, get the fuck about my toilet.
Dang,
Craziness. You know, now, all right, so first of all, damn. I didn't know that David Banner was actually like freaking on producing like that though. Like I knew that he was just like rapping, putting it down and everything. That's what's up. But Wayne coming in with that, you know, that whole Richie connection, you know, just like the shoot, like I'm rich like, you know, like Nicole, you know, but then like a line like his, you know, like her father, you know, like a Lionel Richie and everything. Yep. So I love those bars right there, man. And he was saying like some other stuff too. Like it was, damn, I forgot what it was, man. But it was like dope as hell, man. But yeah, man. And then like how Busta Bus, dude, yo, man. So
first of all, he getting canceled today's day and age. The hard R bar is getting canceled today. But like, yeah. But regardless, I mean, he still went crazy on that.
I'm just saying. Though,
but then when he went with that diamond scheme, he kept going with it, sparkling and dropping the bomb and like the diamond spraying everywhere and like that whole thing. Like,
dude, that stuff. I mean, look, man. It's just like, I mean, look, like he's probably like one of the only rap artists that could get on the GOAT's track. Actually, like he's goated too. But anyway, like he gets on a GOAT's track and he goes, you know, like line for line with them, man. Yeah. You know, and it's just like, you know, like I'm him and Eminem were like rewriting their verses, like, you know, just to like one up each other and stuff like that, though. You know, it's just like, dude, like he go hard just like how Wayne, you know, just be doing this thing, man.
100%. Like him and Em, like when we saw Busta and Em's track again, like back and forth, and we like found out that they like. They kept writing back and forth to each other and like changing the verse. Like, how long are we gonna do this kind of thing? Yeah. It's the same kind of thing for like this, right? Like, Wayne, like I saw an interview for Wayne one time when they were talking about like, they were saying like, hey, when you got on the track with M, you're one of the only like 3 people that they say didn't get flamed by M. He's like, it's like you and Busta, and I don't remember who like the other person was, but they were like saying like you're the only one of the only ones, and he's like, but I knew that. Like Wayne, like his like demeanor is so funny because like he's so like raw and real, like when he's on an interview, because like you can tell like when somebody says something to him and he doesn't like agree with it, you can see like his face don't lie, right? Like like when somebody said like they were telling him about a top 5 or something like that, and Gucci Mane was in the top 5, and he was like, Gucci Mane? And he's like, shout out Gucci Mane, I guess. But like you could tell, he's like, however. But I think on that same one, Eminem wasn't on that list, and so he's like, Gucci Mane's on the list, and Eminem didn't make the list. And he like did that whole thing, right? But like it's the same thing when they were talking about. He's like, I knew I wasn't gonna get flamed by Am because that's what I do. Like I put in my work, right? I honed my craft. Eminem is fire, and he's like, and both of us are like amazing artists, and when we get on track together, we make amazing music.
Yeah.
And so like that's how that's gonna go.
It ain't
right?
gonna
Like,
be like you're feeling like a lopsided track. It's just like,
Right.
look, like you got a reputation, so like you're gonna get on there and like you ain't gonna get flamed.
you ain't gonna get flamed.
Like
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
do your
make
thing.
people, you know, it's just like it's gonna be like a back and forth.
Right.
Shoot, like who's pinned or whatever until it's like, okay, all right, you know what, forget it, let's just go. You know.
And that's why people all the time, like they trash talk me all the time in the comments, talking about like, oh, M is not better than this person or this person or this person. And I keep saying like I watch M on the track with your favorite rapper, and M flames him.
I think that lyrically, like M is just like better than everybody. Like lyrically, I think that he is like, you know, like one of the best, if the best, though, you know, and that's just like
Right.
what it is. Like
But I mean, Wayne
like the
is
same
also
exact
up there with
thing, man.
him,
Like
yeah.
Wayne gets on anybody's track and just crushes
Just
them.
annihilates
Like he just does it though, and so it's just like whoever is on the track with him, they got to prepare the same way. It's like, okay,
You
all
ain't
right,
ready.
Wayne's coming. I need to like
Wayne's
like
world.
step up. I need to, you know, though I need to make Wayne nervous, even though he ain't gonna get nervous. I need to make Wayne nervous.
Good luck.
You know, like you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, it's just like, you know, so that's what I'm saying. It's like people like Busta get on the track though. It's just like
You gotta
bam,
prepare.
it's just like bar for bar because
Right,
it's just
right.
like you already know, like you're gonna get that same. I'm like, it's gonna, you know what? Like it's gonna be a balanced track. That's what's
Indeed.
good.
All right, Buzz fam, we about to flip the disc.
Yep.
We'll be right back. We're going to side D. We're gonna close this thing out big time. Make sure you guys stay tuned all the way to the end.
Those next ones.
We're gonna be pulling out the new albums, letting y'all know what's coming up next. So
Yep.
you guys can vote. Buzz fam, we back. Side D, last side. We got 3 songs coming at you.
Let's get it.
Make sure to stay tuned to the end because we're gonna be showing you what albums are coming up next. You get to vote. Join the Patreon if it's live. You got that thing on there?
David Bannon on the
There we go.
bitch.
Let's do it.
I got a place for you. Now what you won't do? Girl, you cold. Let me suck out your flu. Girl, you cold. Girl, you cool. You heard of salt and pepper? Well, girl, you fool. Girl, you hot like a bowl of hot stew. And I just stood over my stew and just blew. And when there was no more you in the soup, mama, I needed to stay alive. It's like I gotta eat it just to survive. I'm the pussy monster, the pussy monster, the pussy monster, the pussy monster. And you gotta feed me pussy. And I can make it rain, I'm the hurricane son. Say I can make it rain with my hurricane tongue. Like la 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 la. Imagine if I did that with your pearl on my tongue. I can make that pussy talk to me. I can fire because it's the reason I am alive. Mama, I needed to stay alive. It's like I gotta eat it just to survive. Hi, I'm the pussy banner on the big bitch. Young moolah baby.
Yeah, got that snap dance coming back into it. Yo, I'm gonna say right off the rip, right, that song's beat is like a hybrid behind like Chingy's Holiday Inn. It's like Missy Elliott. I can't remember that name of that song. It's got like some stupid visualizer like video where they're in the snow and all this craziness. But like it gives me like some Chingy vibes and some Missy Elliott vibes kind of blurred together like for the undertone of it. And then like on top of that, like Wayne coming in and then like using like references like kind of mixing it up with like the snap dance kind of like vibe, right? Like and like that whole like he's extracting like half a decade to a decade behind him's like music, right? And then like using that beat, like that vibe, and then like mixing it with what was going on like just before his like, because he like basically spawned off of like snap dance, right? Like all the snap dance, like walk it out, like he was talking about, and like the 2 steps and like all that kind of stuff. He was coming off of that, but I felt like he used even one back further than that's beat like vibe.
Okay, I can say this though. Not Chingy's Holiday Inn because I remember how that joint went.
Yeah.
And I remember just like the beat scheme for all of that right there. But I could agree with you like with like one of Missy's like earlier joints. Like I remember, you know, like kind of like probably, you know, like the Why You All in My Grill type of joint. I'm like that one that she had with Big Boy, right?
Yep.
You know, but like the other joint, you know, which kind of connects with, which was kind of like around that time right there. I remember T-Pain's Buy Me a Drink. Like, remember how that beat went? Like it had that, you know, it had that right there. So I could see like those, you know what?
Mixed up?
Though? So I could see like the strings and like the bass or whatever from like Missy's jam, you know, like marrying up with T-Pain's Buy Me a Drink because they had that.
Yeah.
You know, like
I mean, that was the whole
you know
Snap Dance era,
and so
right?
it's like it all came
yeah.
together like that right there. So that's what I see marrying it right there. Like that's what I see though, you know.
Yeah,
but damn, man. But yeah, man. But it was tight, man. And it's just like damn. And I'm just like wowed out by it. I mean, like for real. Like just like how I was saying, just like the other track. I didn't know that David Banner was producing. I did not know that. He's producing
craziness, right?
I did not know that.
And then Wayne's schemes and his metaphors like that he does, right?
Dude,
like for, like
man.
the whole thing, like that pain, that whole
like
thing.
the whole thing about, you know, that, listen, I wouldn't be here with it, no? So you got to pay homage to it.
Yeah, right, exactly. You gotta, Jesus.
You got to pray, you got to pray. Though. Like, you got to, you know what, though? Like, you got to give back.
Man.
You got to give back.
Yeah. He did like a real good job of like breaking that whole thing down without canceling himself at the same time, right? Like he went crazy on that thing.
However, I mean, but I'm saying just like the way that he done it though, like the way that he done it though.
Yeah, how he done did it.
Like a lot of the ladies playing this joint.
Oh, 100%.
Because like he ain't disrespecting them, like he just paying homage.
Right.
He's just paying respects.
Drop the needle.
He just paying respects.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Let's go, Buzz fam. Cheers. You can see that the deliriums are kicking in.
Yes. What it look like out? Trying to show
You ain't got nothing.
that street fam, man. We
Alchemist, I love that motherfucker.
I'm with 101 niggas, we Dalmatian doggy beef and fly with the tongue. So if you feeling froggy, leave. Kermit, you better think before you rib it. Don't be murdered over your song before you ad-lib it. I pop up like exhibit, but give it, I'm at your cribbage. Not to put no fucking fish tanks in your Civic. Fuck getting your ride pimp, you'll get hog-tied with. Have you with this Keenan. Aiming with this David, I'm putting that major pain in. My little man is on ya, Marlon is showing ya. Lady beef on his noodle, make some Luga lasagna. 40 cal fettuccine, tray pound pasta. You reach for this medallion, you must like Italian, nigga. You only see me pushing if the driver's got nothing on me.
I'm on the grind till the police come. With that pistol on my side, boy, don't be dumb. Or I let that semi-twirl ya. Now you can follow the drip, cause one shot out of the clip, but Jerry curl ya. Leave you sloppy like seconds, obey me like peasants, or get opened up like presents. Y'all all herbs, I stick toothpicks, and y'all all derbs. Listen, I'm a shark, y'all just koi fish. What else? Octopus. What else? Oysters. Chump. I got my eye on your wifey now. I have her lick me up and then wipe me down. She told me use a nag, use a bug. Damn. She told me I'm a blast, I'm a stud. I got everything. You got nothing.
Get you 3, 4, get you like the number after 1. I'ma get me 2. It's Weezy FU. Now you gotta have a baby. My money don't fold nor bend. Mercedes, Maybach, gray black, and I got a 4-4 in a K like A-Stacks. After mine, there will be 9. Damn, I mean there will be none. I will be one of the greatest things you've ever felt, you've ever seen. All heard, Carter, Harvard, y'all scared. Not me, not I. Call me young Popeye. Tell Bruno I'm a Nuno. I bring rail to your funeral. Damn, I mean funeral. Put it for your ass. I kick that shit. I gon' put it in the trash. Diesel. I'm getting money like a motherfucker. Shades darker than the fish that I can see. I got everything, you got nothing. But you ain't got nothing on me. Yeah, I'm getting money like a motherfucker. Yeah, big money nigga, big money nigga, big money nigga. Yeah, you ain't got nothing on me.
All right, so I'm gonna say first of all right. So Wayne getting a whole lot of props from me right now. I mean, like, no, okay, like, okay. Not only did he not like freaking like he slayed this track, right? But dude, The Alchemist, man, The Alchemist, dude. Listen, man, like he from the '90s, man, dude. Like I'm talking like Razzcast, I'm talking Jadakiss, I'm talking freaking Nori, I'm talking Nas, you know, Jay, dude. Yo, man, he got The Alchemist doing this stuff. Yo, okay, that's what's up. And then, yo, man, Fab does not get enough props. And I'm the first one to say, I mean, because I have not been giving him enough props. Dude, like how he tied in the whole Wayans Brothers thing to like Major Pain to I'ma Get Your Sucker. And dude, I'm trying to like remember like everything else like he was doing.
So much.
I mean, but dude, like he just like killed. I mean, dude, see, like Fab know what's up.
Yep.
Juelz Santana knew what's up.
Yep.
Okay, we get on the track with Wayne. We got to
show up.
Dude, listen, man, we got to be balanced all the way across. And like these guys were balanced all the way across. But like Wayne had that little extra. Like he had that little extra.
Absurd, right? And this track, right? Like this song specifically on this album, for me, made the entire album. Because what he did on this proved like when he got on the track with Jay-Z, right? I was expecting Jay-Z to do more. And Jay-Z just did Jay-Z thing, right? Like he killed it. Obviously, it's one of my favorite songs of all time. But like this song to me showed, like when I heard this, I was like, Wayne's just better, right? Like he's like because Fabolous obliterated his verse.
Fab
like,
just bodied the hell out of.
When I heard that, I was like, I don't know what Wayne's gonna do to come back at this, right?
But then Wayne just
he comes in and he spins that thing around like, oh man, like he just does his thing like it was like it was nothing. Like you ain't got nothing on me kind of vibe.
I gotta, you know what, dude?
And
like,
I knew this song was gonna turn you.
I gotta peep this. Dude, listen, man. You know what? I gotta play this like while I'm at the office, man. I just gotta like put this on because I gotta listen to all this stuff again, man. Because it's just like, dude, I heard like so many dope stuff, man. But it's just like
it goes too fast, and then you can't like write it down or anything, so you can't reference it.
Man.
Like,
I was like, honestly, like when like Fab was going through his verse, I was about to, like I'm typed down. Okay, like you said this, and then I was gonna like I'm do like the same thing with like Juelz Santana, and then like freaking like Wayne too as well, man. Because I was like, man, like they said so much stuff, man. But I'm just saying, dude, like stuff like this, man, like stuff like this wins me over, man. Because when artists like these, like marquee artists like these, go back and they get like freaking like real producers. I mean, like, hey, not taking anything from anybody else because like everybody's dope on here, right? Right. But I'm saying this, man. Like when they go get people like the Alchemist.
I mean, they call him the Alchemist for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But I'm saying like when they go get people like that, then you know that they know they shit. They
100%.
know they shit.
And what I think is like super dope about this, right? And I say this on a lot of tracks when Wayne is on it. He makes it seem effortless, like what he's doing, right? Remember when we checked out In Time or Just in Time or whatever it was, what he did with Jitty?
Yeah.
And that's like the only time I feel like Jitty was like struggling against somebody, right?
Even though Jitty like killed the track,
it's my favorite Jitty song.
But it's like I still put in the time and and the margin time, on the line.
Like I'm marginalized and I'm in the lines and like that whole thing he did was just absolutely absurd. But when Wayne is on a track, it never feels like he is worried or trying.
Yeah, and then like he did the same thing with like DJ Premier. I mean, and like that was like another unexpected thing though, because it's like I would never think to hear Wayne over DJ Premier.
Right.
But then when that happened, and like he was on with like Slick Rick.
Yep.
And like how he was just like, and the freaking chopper goes brrr, and it's like, I was just like, man, it's just like, dude, like how he just like spent everything and like over a primo track.
Yeah, and he does that like, Jimmy Dean smell like sausage coming up in the morning with Jimmy Dean.
Okay, man.
He does that whole thing, and that's what I'm saying. Like whenever Wayne is like, and that's why Wayne's in my top 5 because like whenever he's on a track, it's like even when I'm like, ooh man, Wayne, I don't know if you ready, like you're gonna get flamed, and he comes in and he's like nothing. Like it's nothing. It's not like when somebody's like, oh, I know I have to show up today, right? And I gotta put in that work. Like even with like Busta, when Busta and Eminem went back and forth with each other like a bunch, right? You could tell that Busta like knew it was pin game day, right?
Yeah,
Like I got to go dumb on this thing. But when Wayne does it, he knows when he's got to go dumb.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound any different than when he's just chilling on a track, right? Like on like a Lollipop or like Milli, like he's doing his thing, right? It doesn't. His verse on this didn't sound any different than those verses, right? Those verses don't touch some of like the parts of this verse. Like, well, Milli does because Milli went fucking crazy.
Yeah,
right?
I said that, man. But hey, Lollipop is like a great like freaking like vibe jam, but it ain't touching like the lyricism that he had on this.
Right, but you didn't get the like impression that he tried harder on this than he did in Lollipop, right? Like it's just Wayne.
Yeah, man. So I see what you're saying though. You know, it's just like it's like still like the same, you know, type of relaxing type of comfort though. You know, however, he was like, okay, you know what? Like that was a vibe track. This one is bar track. Yeah, and I'm gonna go bar on this. I'm
gonna go bar.
But still, I'm gonna, you know, it's gonna be like the same like vibe. Like I'm gonna be like, nah. It was just like you know, but. Like he still has,
because there's a lot of artists that can put out some like extreme fire, like even like Coast Contra, right? Yeah. We are loving Coast Contra now, what we're hearing from them. But at the same time, you can tell that they're trying real hard, right? Like, and you can feel it, and it's amazing. And what they're doing is outstanding. Yeah. But like they don't have that relaxed feel yet.
It's just like yeah, man. It's
I mean,
like,
maybe because Wayne's like high all the time.
Wayne got that though, you know, but. Yeah, man, I could say, I mean, just like as far as like relaxed feel, like I think that Jitty kind of has that relaxing feel.
Jitty does too, except for when he was on the track with Wayne. Yeah. That's the only track I called him out on it.
Except for that, but other than that,
Let's do it.
Okay, all right, y'all, we about to get into the grand finale.
The grand finale, and then we're going to be doing the album review.
That's right, so y'all stay tuned though, because like, we about to introduce these next 3 albums.
Indeed. Cheers, Buzz fam. We'll get off our soapbox.
Box that.
Understand me now. If sometimes you see that I'm mad, don't you know no one alive can always be an angel? When everything goes wrong, you see some bad. But I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
What's understood ain't gotta be explained, but you don't understand me, so let me explain. Stood in the heat, the flame, the snow. Please slow down, hurricane. The wind blow. My dread swing, he had hair like wool, like Wayne. Dropping ashes in the Bible, I shake them out and they fall on the rifle. Get money, baby, keep the change. And mama say fuck them, and we the same. So hello, motherfucker, you got some sheets to change. And ain't it funny how people change like Easter Sunday? You know, church fit an outfit. Bright pink and green chest look house lit. You see, 1 in every 100 Americans are locked up. 1 in every 9 black Americans are locked up. And see, what the white guy was trying to stress was that the money that we spend on sending a motherfucker to jail, a young motherfucker to jail, will be less to send his or her young ass to college. The reason why he lived next door to me ain't the reason why I live next door to him. Meaning, he didn't rap his way to my fucking neighborhood. He sold crack cocaine to get to my neighborhood. You move him out, bring him to jail for life, and then you move in a sex offender. They give me a paper. I mean, given the fact that humanity, well, good humanity rather, to me, is helping one another, no matter your color or race. But this guy and people like him, they'd rather speculate before they informate, if that's a word. You know, spec before check. Anyway, meaning, I'd much rather you talk to me first and see if you can lend an opinion before you make one. Just my thought of good humanity. I love being misunderstood. Why? Because I live in the suburbs, but I come from the hood. Bring the hook in.
That's the way you end an album right there. That's the way you drop it in and you let people know what you're about.
Yeah, man. I was like really impressed with that ending though. I like the truth that was spoken though, I love the style of production on this too as well, man. I mean, like, me being like the old head that I am right there.
Like,
like
K-Dot album, like, it had to get some vibes from this.
Yeah, man. So I'm never saying this though, and then also, hey, that was like one of his favorite rappers anyway, though,
I know.
But anyway, though, dude, like this, just like the production style of that, man, that took me, to DJ Premier, to the RZA, to, just like various greats like around that time, man. I'm like, I'm Alchemist even too, though, it's just like, just like that production style of that track, like it just like took me back to that right there, man. So like it's, dude, like obviously like I knew that Wayne could just like do like whatever, man, but I didn't think that he would take it there. And like for him to take it there, dude, like for real, man, like, dude, like hats off to him, man. And like, I was like, damn, like I was like really impressed with that, man. Like super duper impressed, with this.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Buzz fam, I'm super happy. Like, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm super happy that Wayne won this week's poll, mostly because Court listens to like all the Wayne tracks that you guys put us on to on our normal reactions, right? And he's like, yeah, he's fire on these features and he's fire on this personal track, and he keeps doing this and this and this, right? But he never listened to like a whole album from him, and like Court puts me on to a bunch of his music all the time, and I'm like, bro, you gotta hear, like, there's a reason like Wayne is in my top 5, right? Like he is so good. Like like anything he wants to do, he can just do it. And when we talked about like the last one where like it's just effortless for him, like he does like a lot of the songs that you really like vibe with and like you resonate with, like those aren't even like close to my favorite songs by Wayne, right? But at the same time, I'm like, I know that I'm showing you the wrong songs, right? Yeah. And I'm like, and I would have to go like digging deep because there's not the kind of songs that I normally listen to. It's the same reason that I don't listen to too much Kendrick, right? Is because like Wayne has a few of those songs, right? And when he does them well, as you can see. But like most of the time he has like songs that like resonate with me, right? Like, but like at the same time, it doesn't mean he can't do it. And that's why I'm like, I respect it so much, right? Because like I know he's capable of doing like whatever it is he wants to be able to do. And that's why I'm like, I was super excited to get like, oh yeah, Carter 3-1. I'm like, hell yeah, Court's gonna get put on. He doesn't know what's coming. It was dope, man.
It was just like fire though, like for real. I was like super duper impressed with this album though, and it's just like, I see why it's like one of the greatest, albums out there though, like for real, straight up though, and it's just like, yeah, and like, and it has me hungry for some more Wayne. I want to check out some more Wayne now though, for real, because I know that he's capable of putting out, a great piece, I'm like, a great body of work. Like, I know that. And it's like, for me, like, if y'all don't know me by now, like, I'm all about bodies of work. Like, that's me. Like, if you could put together a great piece, like a great body of work, then you definitely have my respect, though,
Indeed. And I will say, and I will be one of the first to admit, I personally this album was one of my favorite albums for like just a listening track, right? Like things I want to hear, and like there's a lot of good songs on it and stuff like that. But when I think about it, like album of the year or best album of all time or this kind of like this and this and this, right? I think about like what Killer Mike did or what Pimp a Butterfly did or what Dave did or what not even over here, but Plan B does. When not only do they make an amazing track list, right? Like the whole sets are all put together and it's like an amazing, like each individual piece stands by itself, right? But also they tie the whole album together. And that's one thing that I don't think like Wayne does a lot. Like he doesn't make, at least to my recollection, he hasn't made like an album where like the whole thing is like one piece broken into segments, right? And so like for that reason, I understand why some people will be like, yeah, well, Wayne doesn't do that or doesn't do that. Like, and I get that. And I don't think that I think that if Wayne wanted to do that, he could probably do it.
Yeah.
I don't think that makes or defines or like is the end all be all. I think that for most people that are reviewing albums, right, they want to see your ability to do that at least once, right, so that they know you can do it. And so, BuzzFam, if that does exist, and I'm just like blowing smoke over here, like, please let me know. Drop it in the comments because I want to see it. I feel like Carter 5 a little bit, right, but like even then there's some like Peat in there, but yeah, no, but still, like his ability on an album, on a track is just like it's unmatched by almost anyone, and so that's why I think like this album, like, is one of the best of all time. Yeah. I mean, it's up there, man. Like, it definitely is up there, though. You know, and it's like something that like I definitely would want to listen to again. You know, so yeah, 100%. All right, like without further ado, let's check out what we got coming up. UK fam, if you guys are here right now. America, I know you ain't gonna know who half of these dudes are, but you guys got to start checking out the UK scene because the UK scene is popping off. It's going crazy. Yeah. So first of all, we have like Akala, you know, Akala and friends, basically. Yeah. Dang, man. So yeah, Swindle the New World. Yeah. So this is like a mashup between Akala and Getz. And there's like a ton of people on this. A bunch of you guys in the comments recommended that we check it out because it's like a mismatch of like all the different artists over there in the UK. So it's still in the plastic, Buzz fam. We've had this for like 3 months. It's still in the plastic. But I really want to see this. We needed some albums to go up against it. Yes. And so we had to order a few more. And some of the UK albums are harder to get. But what do we got next? Okay, and then we got Dizzy Rascal, Boy in the Corner. Yo! You know? So, did you see the comments from today's Dizzy Rascal? Like, we put out that new Dizzy Rascal song. Yet, man, the comments today, all they talked about was this album. Okay. And I was like, oh no, this is coming. Like, we're gonna announce this a couple of days after Dizzy Rascal dropped a new album, and they're like, Boy in the Corner is it for me. Like, he hasn't made anything since then, this and that. Like, and so now I'm really curious to see this album. Oh yeah, so definitely. And they got all kinds of songs on here. Sheesh, okay, that could be a long one. Then like we got something right here though, you know, we've seen, you know, as of recent though, and damn, just like these couple songs that we've seen from this dude, just like killed us. I'm like, especially like the last one, just like freaking, yeah. So we have the Streets original pirate material. Indeed. So BuzzFam, I know a few of you guys said that we should try to get the first album first. However, it wasn't available when we were looking for it. But a lot of you guys, and this actually had more votes than that one did. It was just like a lot of people like in those votes was like, you should probably start with the first one and then go into the second one. But yo, I still want to hear this because like the Streets are like popping off on the channel. Like we heard those first two songs. If you guys don't know, one of them actually got blocked in like basically every region except for America. So if you got a VPN, turn it on and come check out the song. But otherwise, it's gonna be hard. I hope that if you guys pick this one, that we're able to cut it up enough that it doesn't get blocked. But if it does, like reminds us too, though, as well, though, you know, if you want to see the whole album reactions, though, yo, listen, y'all, on Patreon is like the way to go. Right, the Patreon should be live by the time these albums come out. I'm hoping to have them live before this Wayne comes out. We have a little bit of a longer weekend, it's President's Day weekend. So I'm gonna try to get the Patreon fully built, up and running, test it out, and then put all the albums up there that we've already done. So if you haven't seen any of these, I have the full versions just sitting on my hard drive. I'm gonna be uploading them all over there. So you have plenty of hours of stuff to just be binging. And then, going forward every other week, maybe in the future a little bit more, we're gonna be trying to do a different album. And so we take recommendations from you all. So drop down the recommendations on this for what we should be ordering to put on the vinyl. So first of all, you gotta make sure it's on vinyl. And second of all, make sure you like drop a comment and and like the comments for the ones you guys want to see. The PO box is live, so if you guys want to send us an album, do that. Just know that we're not taking any paid requests or guaranteeing any album reviews because right now we only do one every other week. With our time schedules and stuff like that. But BuzzFam,
See you on the next
another
one.
fire album reaction.
one. Yep.
And we had a great time, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.